Okay, so a few things. I always got to bring things. I don't have a fancy PowerPoint presentation like Guy has, right, with video and 3D imaging, holograms, right? Yeah.
That's
All right.
say now.
So I'm going to pass around a few things, kind of fun. So you guys might have heard, was it a couple months ago, we did that gemstone, the Gem Hunter event, which is one of the best events we've done in a long time. And as you might have noticed, that's going to be the future. Is retailing is not going to be just sitting around waiting for people to come in and buy. Okay, we have to have events. We got to make it interesting, and make it entertaining nowadays by doing something different that other stores aren't going to do. So we had this guy just filled the store with gemstones. People that came in, our customers, people just walked in, and it's just amazing array. I have never seen so many varied gemstones in one spot. And I'm in the business. And I'm walking around going, ooh, ah. We bought about 10. So we got to make those. So one of my customers came in, and I put this little parcel together. Hopefully it stays. But he bought all of these. Okay, and he just wanted that. It's like I filled up a shopping cart, little tray. So I'm working on the design now. We're going to put these all into a bracelet. So you're seeing the rough stones here. When it's all done, you'll have Guy bring the bracelet if he's not in a hurry to get it. But every one of these is a sapphire. And you'll notice only one up here is blue. But every one of these is a sapphire. Orange, pink, green. There's a clear one. They're top quality. You can see they have a lot of sparkle. They're all different shapes. It's going to be a fun bracelet to make. So let me pass that around. Look at those are sapphires from the Gem Show. Now, last week we did our pop-up sale and Bubbles event. How was it, Kathy?
It was great.
Yeah. Was
Mom
it?
got dizzy.
Did you bring Mom?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, she liked the champagne.
She
likes champagne.
Yeah.
Huh?
Okay, so passing around this way, this is just something new I got in to show you something different. This is blue topaz, rose gold, which is now really in. Haven't really seen it for 80 years. It's the last 2 years. So this is, pink colored gold, and there's little diamonds and blue topaz, which amazingly goes together real well. It's been popular, but pass that around so you can kind of feel it, touch it, feel the weight of the gold. And of course, any of those can be ordered and made, and we can make those in any color, or any gemstone color, or any metal color. Because, more than half of what we do is not in the cases. We make it, we change it, we customize it. Now, at this Bubbles event, we also did a pop-up sale. So we categorized all our inventory and just took a look at stuff that maybe we have duplicated, maybe we've had too long, maybe it was traded in and it just isn't selling as fast as we want to. So we've created a case, and we literally call it the case, in which we put everything in there that is eventually going to have to be repurposed or traded in or melted. But until then, we'd rather get it on people's on their body, right, on their fingers. So this is like, for example, I went and looked this morning just to give me a good idea of some values. This is a blue sapphire, really good one when you see the light come through it. Bezel set is a vintage style, 14 karat white gold. To begin with, it was $500. It's half that, $225. Take a look at that. I couldn't even get the ring for close to that. Gold at $1,542 an ounce yesterday. You want to see it today? Probably about the same. Okay, this is little yellow gold dangle earrings. These have been real popular. It's just that we bought 2 of these, and someone traded them in for a different color. So we bought one, now we bought 2. So I got one too many. I've got to move these to get something new for Christmas. These were $2,000. Now they're $1,000. But we have a whole case of about 20 items that are going to go quick. We'll pass this way.
So yeah,
And of course, any of these, if the jewelry doesn't come back, you can just give me the lead instead. We'll bill you later. Okay, who uses a money clip? Anyone here use a money clip?
The man next to you does.
Okay, you do. Okay. So
How many money in it?
Yeah, well, I want you to take, I don't use one because when I use them, and we have them, we have gold ones, we have silver ones, but once you put too much in there, it's hard to get it to recoil back, okay? So I've had people that use a money clip, and then they, next thing you know, they're rubbing a band around.
You should switch out
So-
the ones for 10.
I want you to take a look at these because I have a company that wants me to carry them, and their point is that they don't, they're not gold or silver because that stuff is not going to recoil. It's carbon fiber, and so I want you to do a little test market on that. As a matter of fact, I want you to keep it.
Okay.
Okay? 'Cause I need a report.
Okay.
And here's another one. We'll just,
He needs to volunteer. Yeah. Sean will volunteer. Yeah.
Sean, when this gets around to you, we'll have it come around twice, and then you keep it. You give me, I want a report, okay?
All right, he's calling you.
But I had a customer who had one.
Show them the problem.
I've seen your
That one's got a problem.
I want all.
Man, you're moving
This one
out.
has a problem because now I have to like push it in there to get
Yeah. Did that one? Did you do it yet? This one?
Pulled apart too far.
that one. As far as stretching it out, you mean?
Yeah. Put it on. Put it on. Yeah. It should be. That's what I've heard. That's what they've claimed. So, all right. So we'll need a report on that. There's several different types of these, and I'm hoping this one really works really good. So thanks for the test marketing.
All right, you got it.
We'll have Guy get a report in a week. So what else is going on? So, let me see. Well, what Guy have told you or not?
Now you're gearing up for Christmas.
Yeah, right. We're gearing up for Christmas time. We just had the event, the Bubbles and Bling event that Jim is the great the banner. And in October, I think it is, our next event is we're doing an estate sale. So this company I met, we have some estate jewelry. That sapphire ring is very estate looking. But they travel the country and solicit jewelers. I hear from them all the time. When we get something that's old, vintage looking, or they also specialize in celebrity, notable people that have pieces that they've acquired through auction or estate sales. So they're bringing a collection of estate jewelry, which again is very popular now. The millennials love the old look. Okay, they're bringing a collection. It's going to be one day. I'm sure Guy will be letting you guys know, but it's going to be an estate sale. They're going to have, just give me a list of the celebrities. I can't remember one name on it. I didn't look at it that long. But they're going to be, I got to go pick them up at the airport. They're going to bring the big case up. We're going to set up the store. Even just to come see this stuff, it's just really kind of fascinating. And that's what I mean by doing things a little different. Some things that just get a little, you're not going to just see walking into a jewelry exchange or Bob's Diamond Barn or out of the trunk of someone's car in the alley. We do fix a lot of that stuff. So as you probably know, we do a lot of repair. Probably the majority of people that walk through the door is because of a service issue. Everyone's got a little baggie, okay? Or a big baggie, big freezer bag with a little diamond in the corner. But this is broken, or this fell out, or I don't know what this is. So we spend a lot of time in repair. We're very patient. Some things we can't repair, or some things that people want to repair probably shouldn't be repaired, but it's sentimental. So, I mean, it's not uncommon for someone they'll spend $30 or $40 on something worth nothing because it's grandma's. Or this is my mom's bracelet. And they go, everywhere we go says they can't do it. Well, it just means they won't do it because they don't value a long-term customer. They want, if you're not, I don't make much on commission doing that today and writing that up. But we know they're going to be back because I can tell them about the estate sale. And I can show them that we have a shop that knows what we're doing. And if I can fix this little bracelet that everyone says you can't, you probably will tell somebody. So we need people to come back, and we need people to send us business. It's probably true for everybody in this room. And we can't rely on the jewelry exchange that has the ads that all their jewelry were praised for double. Does everyone ever listen to that for the next phrase is some restrictions apply? I've talked to so many people, what about that? Their stuff's worth double. I go, do you hear that part? Do you ever hear that? Oh no, is that what they say? I go, do you know what the restrictions are? No. Well, A, it's for only stuff that's, I think, 3,000 or less. I think they lowered it to 1,000. But they say all their jewelry, and then they say some restrictions, and the restrictions are 1,000 or less. Doesn't matter, everyone just hears that and goes and buys, because they can say it, they can advertise over and over and over. The other part of the restriction is the appraisal for double or more is their list of appraisers. These 8 appraisers. And what do you think happens if one of those appraisers doesn't appraise it for double? It loses 7 now. Find someone else. So it's just interesting that that kind of advertising, that kind of marketing, you can do with a big budget. We all know because we compete with the big chains, the big corporations. It's just a numbers game. It doesn't really matter what they're selling. You can figure it out with big data and how much you got to spend to get so much, and squeeze out. How far to mark it up to say that it's 50% off with another 10 and another 15, and if you open it up on a charge card, here before 6 a.m. it's another 10. So, when that ring that comes in and people say they paid $500 for it, and I go, well, if we do the math the other way, you're saying this sat there in that store for $5,000. If you calculate it, and you bought it for $200? Well, I know it's a real good deal. You just go, okay. And you hear why? Oh, it doesn't fit. Well, they need to size it. Oh, they won't size it. They won't size it. Of course, we got to tell them, we got to give them the bad news. It's $150 to size it. Now, are they mad at the store that sold it on sale, or are they mad at us? They're usually mad at us, or not mad at Costco because they won't touch it. But when it can't be done or it falls apart, so it's just interesting. Retail's a lot of fun. We do appraisals. We do if anyone's sure people have experienced it come in where you got an estate. We call it the shoebox. Somebody in the family or something, just call them the mom and dad. I cleaned out the house and got this box of stuff. So we'll help you go through that and just go, what do you need? What do you have? They usually say, we need appraisals. No, you don't need appraisals. You don't want to pay $100 a piece for 50 items. You just want to find, let's separate out the junk that you can just give to the kids to play or donate it. And there's usually some real jewelry in the middle. It's real gold, real chains. It's just not real good, but it's real. You're going to melt it down and get some money or fix it. And then there's a treasure. Now these 8 items maybe we appraise, or you want to sell, or you want to split with your family. But we'll do that, and depending on how much it is, it's half the time we do it for no charge. And again, depending on the detail, sometimes we'll charge the minimum fee of $100 and go through a whole box of stuff. So that's a good referral, because then that always turns into more business, because they're going to want to sell it or repair it, or restyling it is pretty common. You want to put it into something new and modern. So that's a good referral. Anyone that just needs to have their rings cleaned and checked, which most people don't even realize. If you don't do that, eventually the diamonds, which will last forever, will fall out of the prongs that won't last forever. Because those diamonds, those little corners on the facets will just wear and wear and wear, but the prongs that hold them will wear down. So we have people come in and go, I wore this ring for 40 years. I don't understand what happened. How often? 20. I've never taken it off. I usually just go, well, there you go. I don't know what happened either. But if we had seen it a week ago or a year ago or over time, we could have prevented that. There's just some tightening or building up the prongs. Or maybe, after 30 years, maybe reset it into a new ring. It's okay to do that. Is there any questions so far? Kathy?
Are old pearls valuable?
Yes. Okay. Now,
They're all
you're
yellow.
probably not going to be able to sell them,
How about
But-
if they're all yellow?
then they're probably not pearls. Did they start out yellow?
Well, I don't know, like from 50s, 60s, 70s,
Eh?
and some of the clasps look like gold, so.
I don't know. Depends on if they're real or not, right? If they could just be dirty. Now, pearls, if you put on pearls and wear them for years and years and years, you literally will just wear the nacre, that coating that makes them, that pearl look, that'll wear off. It's just a shell.
So does that make it less valuable?
Well, absolutely.
Okay.
You mean if it's worn off? If the
Yeah.
part that makes it shiny wears away? Yeah, that pretty much. But value depends on you define it, right? If it's important to you and you value it and you enjoy it, that's how we value whether, should I fix it or not? Would you wear it if I fix it? Yeah, I love it. Fix it. Now maybe how much you spend. Other people go, well, this ring's worth a lot of money. Would you wear it if we fix it? No, it's ugly. Don't waste your money on this $5,000 ring if you know. You know. So value selling it, that's another consideration. So we'll help you try to figure out what to do with it. You should tell people, look at whatever you have here that you're bringing in the bag. You got three choices. Either wear it, fix it and wear it, size it to your finger, whatever it is, or sell it to us or a pawn shop or whoever will buy it, or give it away. What else are you going to do with it? It's what most people do, though. Put it back in the drawer for 20 years. Right?
Yeah.
Mr. C.
I was just going to comment about how few people actually carry jewelry floaters on their precious stone, jewelry. And most home policies are $1,500 worth of coverage, sometimes $2,500, sometimes $5,000, but their actual cash value with depreciation and/or, what would it cost to go out and replace what you have, kind of as opposed to agreed to value. Whether you lose it at the beach, whether it's slipped off your hand in the ocean because you're boating that day, in other words, you can get that kind of coverage. You pay a little more, not a lot, but it pays to put that kind of coverage on your assets.
Well, then there could be deductibles too, right?
Yeah.
So a lot of people come in they go, well, it's insured. I go, I lost it. It's insured. Okay, it's a $10,000 ring. Yeah, it's covered by my homeowners. Okay. Do you have a scheduled separate policy? I go, well, you probably have, let's say, it's up to $2,500, and you have a $1,000 deductible.
Right.
So you're going to put a claim in on your homeowners, and you're going to get $1,500.
Yeah. It won't be anywhere near what the.
Well, and it's not even worth putting the claim in.
Right.
So make sure get the appraisal and talk to your agent and get it done right.
When you bring in your old broken jewelry, how much more do you get if it's 18 karat gold or 22 karat gold?
If it's 18 karat gold, you'll get about 25 to 30% more. You mean for selling it?
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's how much more gold. 24 karat gold is 100% gold. So $1,542 an ounce. If you have it in a coin, that you can look at it and know that that's what it is. $1,542 less whatever a broker wants to make on that, 2 to 30%. But you bring in an 18 karat gold piece of jewelry, so it's 75% less than that. Also, you got to now refine it, and so that really gives you less. But it's going to be up 30% more than 14 karat. It's all about the percentage of gold. So, yes, sir.
How often do you recommend that you check the settings or bring them into you to be checked if it's
Twice a year.
twice a year?
Now, I tell everyone twice a year. Hopefully they'll do it once.
Yeah.
Or any time you drop it or smack it or, But and I have people I literally see at least every month. And they're mostly there because we can clean it at least 10 times better than the best you could do at home. Because we can steam it and all of a sudden get all the stuff off the back. And it'll be really clean.
Does the setting matter if it's set in gold versus silver versus titanium? Is it more durable or?
Yep. Well, the gold, now you got platinum, gold, silver. Okay, white gold, for example, is going to hold things really tight and strong and wear pretty slowly. Silver is at least half as strong. So you wouldn't make the same exact engagement ring in silver. It will just bend and crack. It's just soft. Okay, very light, very soft, very porous. That's why it's $16 an ounce versus $1,500 an ounce. Now, platinum would be even more durable over time. Titanium would be pretty strong, but you can't really manufacture jewelry other than a wedding band. You know, they can't really make settings to hold stones, and you could never do anything else with it. You could never repair that. So they just make wedding bands like that. But bring it in and get it clean, get it checked, and it doesn't matter what it is. Just you know, I mean, everyone understands they would do it with their health, with their car, with their carpet, but just put on jewelry and wear it for 40 years, and you can, you know, and the thing is, it works. It's made out of precious metal, and diamonds will last forever. You know, it's not that, it's pretty maintenance free, and until it's not. Then it gets expensive, and then to have insurance for it. I tell people, well, if you're not going to bring in and check it, get it insured. Now, I don't understand, why wouldn't the insurance company make people get it checked? Because it's going to cost them.
That's what I was thinking.
Ooh, is that the time?
Sounds like some people are.
I will tell you
They wanted
this.
a question. They wanted to ask a question. All right, yeah, let's go. Get out.
Let me tell you all something. If you took a ring to a jeweler and he noted that the ring needed to be repaired, and you went and lost the ring, and you filed a claim, or lost the stone, and you filed a claim, and the adjuster took the time to say to you, well, what's your favorite jeweler? Do you have one that you like a lot, that you go in to get it appraised and cleaned? Oh, yeah. I go over to Ballard all the time. Yeah, okay. Let me just check with them to confirm its value. That's so I can process your claim. When he gets over there and he says, tell me about this client, and did you give him any advice to have the ring repaired? Yeah, I did. I have it right here on, last month I did that. They'll turn the claim down.
You bet they will, yeah.
You need to.
But we never hear from them.
Think about what you do and the trail
All right,
you lead,
good job.
and do what people give you advice to do.
Nicely done.